So I had a student that lost a family member, and so I put together a lesson on grief. And we talked about the objectives here were to define grief and recognize it as a natural response, ID different ways that grief shows up in our thoughts and feelings and behaviors, naming at least 2 different healthy coping skills, and understanding everyone grieves differently. So we started by talking, what is grief? And I like to start by asking kids, think of something that you've lost. It could be a person, a pet, a friendship, or even something like moving away from a place you loved, and how did that feel? And then we talk about what that can include: anger, guilt, confusion, numbness, or even relief. And we want to say that all of those are normal. What are some things people might grieve? We talked about death of family members, friends, pets, divorce, moving, friendship, loss of health, lots of different reasons, right? Why do people grieve differently? We discussed that, but really the main point of the conversation was to get to the understanding that there is no timetable for grief. It doesn't move in a straight line. Some days are harder than others, and that's okay. Just like progress, a lot of times does not move in a straight line. It's worth pointing out. Okay, so how does grief show up? Well, we talked about how it shows up in your body: tired, headaches, stomach aches, in your thoughts, things like it's not my fault, this isn't fair, and then your behavior: withdrawing from families, withdrawing from friends, trouble focusing, crying, changes in appetite. Really, I wanted to normalize the range and made it clear that, some people cry a lot, others don't cry at all, some want to talk, others need space. Some feel sad for a long time, others feel okay, and then the sadness hits later. Everyone is different, and it's normal regardless. And then we move on to our coping strategies: talking to someone like friends, moving your body, any type of exercise, expressing yourself, writing, journal, doing music, creating a memory box or project, breathing, box breathing, keeping routines, going to school, eating meals, sleeping at regular times helps you feel grounded, and then giving yourself permission to laugh, have fun, and feel okay sometimes. And then I had some home ideas that I did with the kids as far as memory project goes, a feeling check and wheel, and then I recommended some books that have good lessons about grieving. So that was our lesson. Hopefully it helped. Have a great day.